In the previous podcast, we explored tree inventories and how data supports large-scale tree management. Today, we're going to build on that by looking at how arborists turn that data into action. Work planning and maintenance cycles. Because collecting data is only useful if it leads to organized, effective management. Urban forestry is not just about knowing what needs to be done. It's about deciding when, where, and how to do it. And that requires planning. Let's start with a key concept: maintenance cycles. A maintenance cycle is a planned schedule for performing routine tree care activities. One of the most common examples is pruning cycles. Cities often aim to prune all public trees within a set period of time. For example, a 5-year pruning cycle means that every tree is pruned once every 5 years. This approach ensures that trees are maintained regularly, rather than only when problems arise. Maintenance cycles support proactive management. Instead of responding to emergencies, arborists can address issues before they become severe. Now let's talk about how these cycles are developed. This is where inventory data becomes essential. Inventory data shows when trees were last serviced and what condition they are in. This allows arborists to prioritize work. For example, trees in poor condition may be scheduled for more frequent inspections or maintenance. Trees in high-use areas may also be prioritized. Now let's consider different types of work. Not all tree care activities fit neatly into cycles. Routine maintenance includes activities such as pruning, inspection, and young tree care. These tasks are often scheduled in cycles. Reactive work includes responding to storms, emergency removals, or public complaints. This work is unpredictable and must be addressed as needed. Effective work planning balances both types. Now let's look at prioritization. When resources are limited, arborists must decide which work to perform first. Several factors influence prioritization. Risk is one of the most important. Trees that pose a higher risk to people or property are addressed first. Location is another factor. Trees in high-traffic areas may receive higher priority. Tree condition also plays a role. Trees in poor health may require immediate attention. Now let's talk about efficiency. Work planning is not just about deciding what to do. It's also about organizing how work is completed. Grouping tasks by location can reduce travel time. Scheduling similar types of work together can improve efficiency. Using data and mapping tools helps optimize routes and resource allocation. Now let's consider staffing and resources. Urban forestry programs must match their workload with available staff and budget. This includes arborists, equipment, and contractors. Work planning helps ensure that resources are used effectively. It also helps justify funding by demonstrating workload and needs. Now let's connect this to long-term management. Maintenance cycles support consistency. They ensure that all trees receive care over time. This helps maintain tree health, reduce risk, and extend tree lifespan. Without cycles, some trees may be neglected, while others receive repeated attention. Now let's connect this to urban forestry goals. Work planning helps cities achieve canopy goals, manage risk, and maintain tree populations. It turns strategy into action. For the ISA Urban Forest Professional exam, focus on planning concepts. You should understand the purpose of maintenance cycles, the difference between proactive and reactive work, how inventory data supports planning, and how prioritization is determined. Questions may involve selecting appropriate planning strategies or identifying efficient work practices. Work planning is what makes arboriculture operational. It connects data, decisions, and action. It ensures that tree care is not random, but organized and effective. In the next podcast, we'll continue by exploring safety practices in arboriculture and how arborists protect themselves and others while performing tree work. You've been listening to the Arborist-podcast. Our goal is to grow our collective knowledge, one domain at a time. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to help us keep this momentum. Until next time, let's keep growing this community together.